as we get set for pitchers and catchers reporting here soon. Spring training game. First spring training game is going to be here at the end of the month. Remember, February is a shorter month too, so it's coming up here very, very quick. Who do you think? Who is the Brewers player? If we just keep it to player, who is the Brewers player that is under the most pressure this year? Is it Jacob Mizorowski? Because is he essentially replacing Freddie Peralta? Is it a position player? Is it Jackson Chourio? Who do you think that is? If I had to pick, I'd probably go Mizorowski. Because I think part of it, too, is we look at the season Mizorowski had in his rookie year, and you see kind of the ups and downs of it. I mean, he comes in and, we had been following this guy at AAA, high heat, triple digits, right? It's like, oh, yeah, you get excited. You're like, okay, here. And then he comes in and then, lights out. And then instantly it's like Mizorowski versus Paul Skeens or Mizorowski versus Clayton Kershaw. You're amping up these matchups and such. And the guy pitches incredibly well, gets dinged up and kind of falls down a little bit. Makes the All-Star game before all that, too. It's like, oh, man, is this the next Paul Skeens sort of thing? Then postseason turns around, and it's like you got the feelings like, okay, do we put him in the starting lineup or starting rotation? But how much do you trust him? Because he kind of is a little erratic. So he comes out of the bullpen, but the dude was awesome in the postseason. So now we got year 2. No Freddie Peralta. I think it is Miz, because I think for a lot of Brewers fans, we want to see, can he be consistent? Can he be top tier? Can he be that consistent all-star? Because I feel like the level that a lot of Brewers fans want to see with Mizorowski is going to be a Paul Skeens type of level. Can he make that jump? He didn't win Rookie of the Year, but can he make that jump to being a Cy Young contender in his second year? I feel like for a lot of people, that's going to be the expectation, or that's going to be a goal for Mizorowski this year. Uncertainty surrounding Brandon Woodruff. Can he stay healthy? You take Woodruff out of this equation. Is Mizorowski the best starting pitcher on this staff right now? If you take Woodruff off, take him out of consideration, you got to start a game. Who are you throwing out there? Is it Miz? Is it Chad Patrick? Is it Quinn Priester? Is it somebody else that's currently on this roster? Yeah, I could definitely see why it would be Mizorowski with the most pressure. Now, I think there's a lot of other players in consideration for this too. You can make the case for Brandon Woodruff. Dude's making a boatload of cash this year. Guy's got to stay healthy. No Freddie Peralta. He's got to be that top tier starter, quote unquote ace, if that's what you want to call it. He's got to be the guy. Ton of pressure on him to lead this younger group of pitchers. You want to look at it from a position player standpoint? There's a few options on there too. You can make the argument for Jackson Chourio because maybe you're like, okay, again, the Brewers did not add really anything from a position player standpoint, so more pressure on the youngster heading into his third year. Maybe the goal is for a 30-30 season. Last year was that. Wasn't the case. He got hurt at times, missed some time. Whether that affected that or not, whether if he didn't have that long stint, maybe, he's a 30 for 30 towards the end of the season too. Some hamstring issues. Definitely got better defensively. There's no question about it. From year 1 to year 2, the guy got better defensively in the outfield. But now, are we going to see maybe a little bit more pop with the bats or more aggressive on the base pass? There's definitely pressure on Jackson Chourio. There's pressure on like a Bryce Terang. Every year he's gotten better offensively. Last year started to show a little bit more power. Now, I think for a lot of fans, they would like to see, is that power going to be a consistent thing? And speaking of power, Garrett Mitchell is going to be a guy that is going to be under a ton of pressure too. Injuries, there's a lot of potential there. Brewers seem to feel like he's a guy who can help fill that pop potential, that power potential. But can he stay healthy? Can he stay on the field? And it's like his injuries aren't just like a stint on the IL. They're like done for the year type of injuries. So can he stay healthy and be a contributor and a regular contributor? You could throw in Christian Yelich. He provided some power last year. Can he do that again this year? How about Andrew Vaughn? Diamond in the rough pickup. And he was an awesome pickup. But what version of Andrew Vaughn are the Brewers going to get this year? Because right now it looks like, okay, you are the starting first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Is he going to be that guy that's going to get you 30 home runs? Or is he going to be the guy that early stages of his White Sox career where he wasn't living up to that draft position potential? Joey Ortiz is under a lot of pressure to improve. I mean, his job is literally on the line. So there's a lot of players on this team. And a lot of it is because the team did not make moves in this offseason. But there's a lot of players that are going to be under a lot of pressure to get this team, lead this team back to the postseason, back-to-back division championships, coming off of a record-setting 97 wins last year. And it really didn't move the needle in terms of player movement. So you're putting a lot of pressure on these returning players, and a lot of them are younger players too. So there's definitely a ton of pressure on a lot of them. But if I had to pick one, I'm probably going to go with Mizorowski if I were to rank him at number one.